guys, welcome to Trade Accelerator. If you've just received this email, this means that you are one of the lucky few that have been able to get their hands on this revolutionary trading software. To get started, guys, let's just get right into it. In the email, everything will be outlined: how to set up, what brokers to use, our Telegram group link, and just a couple of other pieces of vital information that you will need to be able to get started in the Trade Accelerator. Guys, this is a revolutionary software. I want you guys to know, I want you guys to understand that this is all fully automated. You do not need to lift a finger. You do not need to be changing settings. You do not need to be constantly deciding on direction. You don't need to be fidgeting with it. So basically, you plug it in, you put it on a VPS, you let it play, you let it run, you let it run. That is our hidden secret, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need to do anything. You just put it on a VPS, you let this thing run, you let it run. So I'm just going to explain to you a couple of things. When you look at the email, you'll see at the very top, we just welcome you, and then you'll see that there's a link there. That's our Telegram group link. That's the group that you guys are going to be in. Just click the link. It'll take you straight to Telegram, and then you can be a part of us. If you have any queries, just ask there, shoot right away. And if you need to speak to me directly, just DM me right there in the group, and we can help you with whatever you may be facing difficulty with. Right. So first of all, guys, I'd just like to explain that this is a fully automated trading software. It'll open trades, it'll close trades, it'll trail, it'll set break evens, it'll be doing all sorts of weird things. And the fun thing about all of this is we've programmed it to always tell you what it's doing. So if you check in the account history, just always look under the comment section. You will see a little piece of wording there. There'll be nice information to just let you know what has just happened, why, and how much it has made you. Right? It's so beautiful to watch. It's all going to be running in the cloud, which means that you don't have to do a thing, guys. This all runs from a VPS, right? But before we can get to that, what you need to have is a trading account that is funded, right? Now, guys, to trade this software, previously we had not set a minimum balance for trading, but now we feel that it's very vital because people come in with different motives, and some are chasing money, some are chasing weird fantasies and things. So we want it to be as realistic as possible, right? So the minimum amount, the minimum balance you can trade with this trading software, we have now set at $100, right? So this means that the trading software itself will tell you that you need to have $100 minimum in your trading account, right? So you need to have $100 minimum. And in terms of lot sizing and all of those things, we'll get to that a bit later. I'll show you how dynamic it is, and I'll show you how it can benefit you, right? And then also in picking your broker, right, we've realized that as much as you can trade this software on any broker, we highly recommend that you trade it on an ECN broker, right? And we've outlined 3 of the best brokers that we use and we've been using for the past 5 to 6 years. And these are the brokers that we feel this EA would best perform on. It will definitely perform on any broker because it doesn't take into account spread and any of those things. But from a trader's perspective, you want to look at transaction costs. You want to look at swaps. You want to look at commissions. If you're trading on a commission account, you want to look at withdrawal costs. You want to look at the speed of withdrawals, the speed of deposits, and the ease of customer support, right? So all of those things are very important, right? And we've now selected 3 of the best brokers that we use. I've been using Pepperstone personally for about 5 or 6 years now. Personally, I think it's the best broker in the world, and they've got the best trading conditions, best spreads, best commission. They're basically the best, man. But like These are three of the best brokers that we recommend. So remember, minimum $100 you can fund in your account, and these are three of the best brokers that you can use. It's Pepperstone, IC Markets, and Accelerator. Funny enough, they're all from Australia, and I would regard them as some of the best brokers in the world. So they really offer like really good results. And once you've signed up with a broker, then the next step before we go into installation would be that you need a VPS. Guys, now this is our big secret. Like, you can go tell them that the big secret is the VPS. Ladies and gentlemen, because our trading software doesn't need you to put in any settings daily, it doesn't need you to be changing things, it doesn't need you to be deciding on direction, it doesn't need you to be deciding on time frames. It does everything all on its own. You just plug it in one time, we put it on a VPS so far away, and it does all the work, right? So that's our big secret. Now, a VPS is a virtual private server. It's a virtual private server, and a virtual private server is basically a cloud computer. It's a computer in the cloud. It's a remote computer. This means that this computer is running 24/7 with a constant internet connection, as well as 99.9% uptime. This means that it doesn't switch off, basically, and while it's on, it's got a very high-speed internet connection. This means that it's allowing you to be able to run our software uninterrupted, right? And that's all you want. That's what we were saying. This is like the modern day ATM. That's what you're going to be witnessing. Literally, it's just going to be running on a VPS and making you money in the process. Right now, a virtual private server is a third-party service, and sadly, we do not offer those services. So you need to go and look for a service provider, right? Now, to find a service provider, you can just go on Google and Google VPS service providers. You'll find plenty of them. But to make the job easy on you guys, we've recommended two of the recommended service providers that we've been using for quite some time now. Right now, it's Forex Cheap VPS and FXVM. Now, Forex Cheap VPS offers the cheapest VPS, and FXVM offers the highest quality VPS, but it's at a cost, right? So now their prices range from between $5 and $20, right? So with Forex Cheap VPS, I think they should charge you about $5 a month. So if you're looking for a very cheap, efficient VPS, that's the one you'd want to go for. But if you're looking for quality, and by quality I mean if you're looking for, because right now, remember, if you're going to have a virtual computer that is running somewhere in a remote location, then you might want to do other things on it. With Forex Cheap VPS, it's got very little memory and very little space for you to do anything else on it. So you just run the trading software on it only. But with a bigger Forex VPS, maybe one that you'd buy from FXVM with bigger drives and higher memory and all of those things, one like that would probably cost you around $20, right? And with that, maybe you can do work documents on the, store work documents and other things in the cloud, man. We're living in the 21st century. For IR people, this is what we mean, right? So you need to get a VPS. Once you've gotten a VPS, then the VPS service provider is going to send you your login details to your VPS. This is once you've paid them, right? Once you've done that, they're going to give you a VPS. They're going to give you the login details, and the login details will look something typically like this, right? So I've just copied mine onto a sticky note, but it'll give you the IP address of the computer that you want, that is yours. Because guys, remember, the VPS is not ours, it's yours. It's your VPS. We don't have access to it. You have access to the VPS. It's your computer, because remember, you'll be paying for it. Right? Very cheap, like I said, $5. But you'll be paying for it. It's yours. It's in your names. The software is running there with your trading account. Everything is all yours. We're just basically helping you migrate from the physical computer and the physical laptop onto your VPS. Right now, you'll get the IP address, the username, and the password. Once you have that, then now you're going to do one quick thing. You're going to go to your taskbar, and then you're going to search. Then right here, we're going to search for remote desktop connection. Right, so There we go. So you open the remote desktop connection app. Now, this is on Windows right now. If you're operating an iMac or a Macintosh, then you're going to need to download the Microsoft Remote Desktop Client app. Right now, you just go onto the Apple Store, you search for RD Client, it'll appear, you download it, and it'll give you access to the VPS. All you'll need to do, because it's a faster process, you just put in the IP address, the username, the password, and you're in. Right? So with us, we click the Remote Desktop Connection app here, and then it's going to ask you for computer. Then there by computer, you want to punch in the IP address, right? That's that 51 number, this 51 number that we're seeing here, right? So we come here and we're going to put it in. So we're going to say 51.195.155.2. So that's the IP address, that's the computer name, right? And then connect. So I think because I'd already logged onto mine, right? But it's just going to take me straight through. But with you guys, you're going to need to put in the username. You put in administrator as the username, and then it's going to ask for your password. And obviously, your password is that password that they would have given to you. So this is us now, right? This is us now on the VPS. We are on the VPS, and while we're running here on the VPS, it's exactly like a normal computer. Can you see that? You've got your, I've already installed my MetaTrader platform, right? So you would have to go onto the, onto the broker, onto the website of the broker that you use, download their MetaTrader platform. I mean, all the way from your VPS, download their MetaTrader platform, have it on. And then once you have it on, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start setting up. That is the most important thing, right? Once we start setting up, that's where you see where the magic happens.